All right, so I am recording, my friends. So welcome. Take a moment. Make your way into that comfortable seated position. It is Thursday. It is yin. Let out an exhale, right? Sometimes we just need to let out any tension that may be built up inside of us. And look for a little bit of stillness. It's okay if you need to move a little bit. Finding enough stillness to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? How do you feel physically? Maybe you've had a busy week. Maybe you're feeling a little physically tired. Honor that. Give yourself a little compassion and then use that knowledge to maybe take it a little easy tomorrow if you can. Maybe physically you're feeling great. Honor that. And shifting in emotionally, mentally. Treat yourself like your best friend, right? Whatever you're feeling, if your best friend told you that's what they were feeling, how would you respond to them? And then when you're ready, just simply take a few moments to breathe. Maybe focusing on your exhale. Think about lengthening your exhale just a little more than you kind of naturally would. Not so much that you feel you need to gasp in the next breath. Just lengthening the exhale. When we lengthen our exhale, we activate our parasympathetic nervous system. Our vagus nerve runs through our body and through that diaphragm. So we're exhaling, that lengthening of the exhale. It activates that calmingness. Our vagus nerve, our vagal nerve. Give yourself permission to let go, to relax. Soften your eyes. Relax your jaw. Releasing down through your torso. Your arms and your legs. Allow your awareness to come into your fingers, your hands. As we bring the palms of the hands together, lifting them gently to our heart. A little self-love, self-kindness, 3 positive things to yourself. Give yourself 3 compliments, 3 positive affirmations. When you're ready, you can allow your chin to bow down towards your chest. Gently flutter your eyes open there. When you're ready, release your hands and gaze up. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining this evening. We're going to start with a forward fold. So you take your legs out long. Remember, you can grab blankets, pillows, as many as you like, or none at all, whatever you like. You could stack some in your lap. You can sit on some as well. And then just take your time, right? Hinge forward. So if you do happen to be new to this class, right? This class isn't just about the stretching. It's yin and unwind. So we do hold some postures that can feel like a great stretch, can feel really good. But I like to describe anything in yoga, the posture is kind of the vehicle, the means to get where we want to go, which is that release, that rest. So allow yourself to release into the posture and relax. As you feel some physical release happening, you might find that you shift a little bit deeper into the posture. But there never needs to be an ending destination, right? There's no place that we're trying to reach. We're just coming to wherever it feels best to us. And take a couple more breaths where you are. And on our inhale, we'll slowly make our way up. Coming over into child's pose or puppy. So for child's pose, that's where we kind of step back onto our heels. You can take your knees apart a little bit, big toes together. Again, you can make this a little more relaxing, a little more restorative. by having some pillows to perhaps support your torso. Or if what feels best to you tonight is to take the stretch a little bit deeper, right? That is okay. It's just finding that place that feels best to you. And for some, that may even be puppy, where you pull the knees under the hips and you allow the bottom to stay up. And that makes a deeper stretch through the shoulders. So feel free to play around with the postures a little bit. Find the place that feels best to you, and then hang out there. And you can always change from puppy to child's pose or child's pose to puppy. Sometimes it feels good to sway through your torso a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfectly still. Just listen to what your body is asking for. And on our inhale, gently make your way up to all fours. We'll take a few cat-cows just for a nice movement and release through your spine. So you can move as slowly as you like. Just find that pace, dropping the belly, lift the heart. And then tuck the chin, round the back. Just floating back and forth through a couple of cat-cows. And then coming down onto your right hip, we'll let our right arm slide back behind us in that T position. And if you'd like a pillow or a blanket so that your neck stays in a little more neutral, you can bend your knees slightly in front of you to find the balance. And then of course you can stay here, or you can play around with maybe reaching the left arm back, maybe reaching the left leg back, maybe reaching both. It's okay to try a couple of different things and decide what feels best to you. As we now get this opening through the front of our body. Try to relax through your shoulders. Check that you're not pulling them up towards your ears. If at any time you feel you can't breathe easily, change the posture. You want to be able to breathe easily through every position that you choose. Taking a few more breaths here. Slow, easy breaths. And then if you've reached your arm or your leg behind you, just bring that back to the original position. Left leg stacks gently on the right. Left arm comes back forward. Pausing here. Holding in a little more neutral position. And then gently, we'll use our left hand to begin to make our way up. We'll transition over to the other side. So as you're transitioning, maybe you bring your left arm or your right arm, excuse me, across the body just for a little bit of a counter stretch. You can pull your shoulder down away from the ear and gently tip your ear away from the shoulder. And release. And then we'll come onto our left side, sliding left hand behind you. Starting in this milder position first. And you may decide you want to stay here. You may decide you want to come back to here. But you can try out a couple of positions, reaching your arm, reaching your leg, reaching both. Check in with your breath. Take a little body scan through your body, head to toe. Just noticing if there's any areas of extra tension. Any changes you may make. to help you feel better. Take a few more breaths where you are. And then we'll gently kind of come back into that more neutral position if you opened up more. Pause here, maybe let out a nice exhale, just really feel that little bit of release. When you're ready, you can gently use your right hand to help bring you up. Bring the left arm across the chest, drop the shoulder, and maybe lean the left ear away for a little counter stretch. And gently release. So we'll come down to our back to finish up. We are going to do 4 stretch on our back, the figure 4. So if you do not like laying on your back, this stretch works really well in the seated position as well. Otherwise, you can have blankets and pillows nearby that you want at any time. And we'll go ahead and come on down, crossing the right ankle over the left knee. You can stay right here, gently pressing away on the right inner thigh. If you're pretty tight in your hips, this may be all that you want or need. And then, of course, you have the option to pull the left leg in towards you, kind of gently pulling on the hamstring. You can use your right hand or elbow or even interlacing the hands behind the hamstring and gently press away on the right inner thigh. And I invite you to move around, rock side to side a little, very slowly, looking for that place where this stretch feels just perfect to you. The just right amount of stretch versus relaxation. And know that you can make any adjustments at any time. Maybe take a very soft sighing exhale out the mouth. Just feel that release of physical tension, maybe mental, emotional tension as well. That releasing exhale. Soften the eyes, let the lips, the teeth part slightly so the jaw is relaxed. And try to relax through your pelvic floor muscles. And so we're often working to contract the pelvic floor muscles, right? And contract the core. So I invite you to think about relaxing through the core, the pelvic floor as well. Then we'll slowly release the left leg. Bring the right ankle down. You want to straighten your legs a little bit, wiggle around, squirm around, right? Readjust. When you're ready, left ankle over right knee. Same options, pushing away here or pulling in. Little movement to find just right place. Soft sighing exhale out the mouth. Check in with your jaw. Soften your eyes. Try to relax the pelvic floor. And gently begin to release yourself out of the stretch. Making your way into Shavasana. Taking any movement that you need to, that you want to. As you lengthen your legs long, let your arms fall to your sides. Take one more nice, soft sighing exhale through the mouth. We have just under a minute officially here together. Of course, you're always invited to stay longer. You do not have to get up when the class ends. But even just for a minute, if that's all you have, allow yourself to surrender to this moment. Just feel the body supported by the earth. There's nothing you have to do in this moment. Just simply be. Whenever you are ready to move, allow yourself to take a little bit of time doing so. The love and light in me honors the love and light in you. Have a beautiful evening.